And at last I see the light.
Really?
Yeah.
All light-based songs ever made, and that's the one you go with?
I like Tangled.
I've actually never seen that movie.
I will have to let you borrow it.
I've also only seen the first half of Brave.
It's alright.
I liked what I saw. Wait. Holy shit! Link just murdered a man. Well, it's not a man.
It's dead.
It's a shadow. Did you get that sword?
No.
Also, apparently the sword says Zubaba Ganon on it.
Huh.
Which Zubaba is like Phantom or something in Japanese.
That's actually kind of cool.
I know that because looking up Hylian text for translation, I had to look at a lot of it to make sure that I wasn't looking up redundant text or something.
Right.
And so I saw Zubaba Ganon.
So, there's something awesome in Twilight Princess.
Is
HD.
it wolf powers?
It's not
Did they
wolf
have the
powers.
power to turn into a wolf?
They did. Okay, here we go. The sword hilts of my servants who lurk deep in the darkness shall be the guideposts that point to me.
Yeah, so it does tell you, but at that point you're not paying attention.
It shouldn't
because you don't give a shit.
It shouldn't be all the way over here, though. It should be, ideally, in front of the pit.
Yeah.
Because then
you have to go out of your way to see that.
Yes. But there's actual stamps that you can, for Miiverse, that have Hylian text on them. So it'll give you the character A, and then what that text is.
That's cool.
As you collect stamps. Oh, it's totally freaking cool.
I also saw a Midna stamp in. Like, despite the fact that I have never... What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why they give it to you to last, You
just disintegrated a man. That man didn't get a saving throw. That was bullshit.
Didn't even get to defend himself.
No! It wasn't like, roll to see if you suddenly explode. It's, no, you take 7d20 explosion damage. Because your entire body has been converted into photons.
Like that?
If you survive, you take an additional 7d20 photon damage.
If you survive...
What the fuck?
If you survive, you don't.
That's the type of bullshit you just pull.
Oh, wait. I wonder if I can get 2 in 1. Did I? Oh! I can.
You're a terrible person.
Why?
This power is too much for any mortal.
Why do you think they gave it to you right before the final set of boss battles?
It's terrifying. I would not feel confident if this man was our hero.
Why?
Because he does... Just look at the bullshit you're pulling off. If I was a GM, I'd never allow you this kind of ability. Holy fuck.
If I was a GM, I'd allow me this ability. But that's because I'm the game master and I can allow myself the ability.
Although I do love D&D. We need to gather some people to play.
Dragons and Dungeons?
Yeah.
Dragons and Draenor?
Bonded Shadow Dragon Masochism?
No.
BDSMD?
Yep.
But I want to play more Dungeons and Dragons.
Water's never bothered you at this point, Link. Why are you waddling through a puddle like it's so disgusting?
What if it's more like sludge? Look at the color.
But it's reflective.
It could be evil water.
Fair. I love this part. So, 1, that bed is huge compared to her body size. 2, he has her in a bed. Do you sleep still? Wait. Do not be so hasty, boy. This is why I like this rendition of Ganon, because he's so...
confident without being...
He's malicious, but it's not like, I'm insane, grr, I'm gonna blast everything. It's, I'm methodical and calculating and downright terrifying. And here's my favorite line. I can see this girl's dreams. Oceans. 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 Oceans.
Every ocean must go. Our 50% off ocean sale.
Oceans as far as the eye can see.
Stop it now.
They are vast seas, None can swim across them. They yield no fish to catch. That's not really a sea. It's just probably not okay. What did the king of Hyrule say? That the gods sealed Hyrule away? And they left behind people who would one day awaken Hyrule? How ridiculous. So many pathetic creatures scattered across a handful of islands, drifting on the sea like fallen leaves on a forgotten pool. What can they possibly hope to achieve? Don't
You'd
you
be surprised
see?
what people can achieve.
All of you. Your gods destroyed you.
He doesn't have pupils in this shot.
No. And you'll see why here in a moment. I have been waiting for you, boy. For one like you. Yes. For the hero.
Now, can I interject something here? I know it's not a race thing, because, Link's white. But when an older man keeps saying boy like that, it feels like a race thing. I know it's clearly an age thing, because Link is a child, but it feels like a race thing.
This rendition of Ganon is ancient. This is the one that was
Same one
original...
from Ocarina of Time.
Yes, this is the one that was sealed since he wasn't
Link
killed.
is technically a boy to him. I'm not going to argue that point. It just...
His grandma is a young girl compared to Ganon.
It feels like a race thing.
Do not betray my expectations. And here's by far one of the creepiest bosses.
What is going on?
This boss
Ganondorf?
creeped me out. And it still creeps me out.
What the Oh.
It's a puppet.
Yeah. When it was behind the thing, it was more terrifying than this.
Are you sure? Because it's still pretty terrifying. And that's just because I don't like puppets.
I like puppets.
I do not. Puppets creep me out.
I always thought puppets were cool, and I always wanted to learn puppeteering.
I think you're wrong.
But I never did.
I think you're wrong. I think puppets are fucking creepy.
So it's repeating a mechanic.
Kind of. Except these are much tougher strings. Because of darkness, I guess.
Magic? Shenanigans?
Pretty much. So the idea is you're supposed to cut the strings and reduce his movement to almost nil. So you can shoot that tail ball.
Because he's going to keep moving his
Come on.
weakness out of your way.
Yeah. And there we go. Damn it. I keep hitting the wrong button. Keep hitting the wrong button. So you have to hit that 3 times.
With the light arrows.
Yes, it has.
I presume anything else will just, like, bounce off harmlessly.
Right, it has to be light arrows.
So, would you say that this man is, since he's a puppet, would you say that he's pulling our strings?
Yeah.
Twisting our mind and slashing our dreams? Blinded by us, he can't see a thing? Just call my name, because I'll hear you scream. Master!
That was
Master!
That was a determined arrow. Not a determined arrow. That was a determined boomerang. It's like, bitch, I'm going to hit that string.
Oh, you hit it!
It is such a pain in the ass.
You succeeded, though.
I did.
So, let me guess, it's going to change forms after this, because
What?
this is a little too easy, in my opinion.
What?
And, like, you're on a reflective surface. It has to do something with that.
What? That is a determined ass boomerang.
It's a magic boomerang.
I respect it. No, the one in Twilight Princess is a magic boomerang.
This one has GPS, though.
The one in Twilight Princess has a fucking fairy in it.
So does that mean that in case of emergencies, you can break your boomerang for a heal?
No, it's because it's the Fairy of Winds.
Oh. Wait, so this Link?
No.
But Link's a fairy, and this Link controls winds.
Link is not a fairy.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
You and I visit different websites then.
Yep. I've beat him! Hooray!
Yay!
You know I didn't. That was so unconvincing, it wasn't even funny at that point.
Oh! Fuck, he's a spider.
Yep, look at his face. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this is where it uses the reflective pool.
I'm gonna get you. Boom. This is definitely his easiest form, because he just drops.
Well, if you don't figure out that you're supposed to use the reflective pool, it's probably insanely difficult.
But the game, on the way in, made it like very clear that this was indeed a reflective surface. From your actions walking into a room during the cutscene, it made it very obvious that this is indeed a reflective surface.
I guess if you didn't think to use the reflective surface, that would be... Almost fucked it up. And in the end, you saved it.
Dodging that third one can be a total pain, though. Just because he stops and he immediately drops.
And now he's a snake.
Yeah, there's no good way to stop him. You can shoot him in the face with a light arrow, but it doesn't stun him long enough to actually get a good shot in. So, you can hit his face, but it doesn't do much. So, it's just you trying to have to, hit him. See, he immediately starts moving.
He is not stunned for long enough to do a damn thing.
So, you just gotta be quick on a shot like that. And then eventually I'm going to have to break out the elixir soup or something because I'm running out of
Do you have
magic.
an elixir of soup?
I do.
Yeah, I see it.
Let me see if I can get this last shot in. Come on.
Stupid things that cling to you.
Stupid things are stupid.
Oh!
There we go.
360 no scope!
That doesn't make I never understood that. So does that mean you just hop in the air, do a 360, and then try and shoot someone?
Yeah, because it's something you would do in like Call of Duty and shit.
But wouldn't 180 no scope make more sense?
No.
Because you're getting someone behind you. Instead of being a show off, jumping a circle.
Yeah, you're just it's to be a show off.
So it's fun to do in Destiny.
360 no scope.
No, just no scoping. Because sniper rifles are stupid strong. And sometimes the enemy's right in front of you, and they're so massive, and a critical hit at that point just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what matters? Hitting them.
I like how Team Fortress 2 handles its sniper rifle, though.
I like how excited Link is when he drinks elixir soup versus like...
Because it's delicious.
Yeah, versus like potions where he's clearly like, I know this is going to be disgusting, but I need it. It's a nice touch. They made good use of Link's expressions.
Mm-hmm. They tried to do the same thing in Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, but the face was just so small compared to the rest of the detail.
I feel like it worked in Twilight Princess, but Skyward Sword's Link's face was just so goofy it didn't work.
Well, like, I feel that Twilight Princess Link just... There's not enough detail total.
I agree.
You just don't get to see enough of his face compared to it. Whereas this Link has a giant face compared to his body.
Right. Twilight Princess Link has great body detail.
Yeah. His suit, his tunic looks like it's armor. It looks like it's useful.
It is armor. There's chainmail under it.
I know. That's what I mean. Like, they had the detail to show it off as, like, a really powerful suit of armor. Like, to show that it's more than just...
a tunic.
Yeah, whereas this Link, you'd be forgiven for thinking...
Shit, don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. God damn it. Shut up, or I will hit you.
Oh, that was beautiful. That
No, it wasn't.
Beautiful.
Should have had the Deku Leaf equipped. I know better. Actually, I'm going to need the shot equipped too.
That was beautiful.
I hate this.
This is kind of cool, though. You just fell off.
Yeah, I didn't have to climb all the way back up because I would have made you fast forward that.
I would have made me fast forward that.
I would have come into your house in the middle of the night and fast forwarded it for you.
This will not be ready in the middle of the night to edit. I'd hate to disappoint you, but...
No, whenever you start editing it. He has some insane upper body strength.
Oh, yeah. But as I was saying, you'd be forgiven for thinking this Link isn't wearing armor because of how his tunic looks. Whereas for us, Twilight Princess, like, that's armor. He's very clearly wearing a very powerful armor. And you're going to save before the boss?
I am. And,
even though this episode's going to be a little short, because the next one's the final boss and ergo the cutscene that goes with it.
I want it to all fit in one episode.
Yeah. So the next episode will probably be a little bit longer, but this one, sorry, it's over.
Shut up.
Go home.
Not you. I thought you were going to say something. Not you, audience. I mean you, the Keith, who was going to say something about me almost dropping back down.
I was not going to... I wasn't paying attention. Oh well.